Baby, you should have listened to me about your army layout. I told you 1,000,000 times that I've played Total War for nights on end. Don't look so nervous. These are random online matches anyway, so what does it matter if we win or lose 1,000,000 times? Nobody's gonna remember your mistakes as much as they remember their own victories. Now, watch and learn. Baby, it hurts to be bent over your shoulder like this. Could I sit in your lap? Oh, lovely. Okay, hold on. Oh, no. You don't have to make too much room. I'm fun-sized. Okay. Now, first things first. Put your pikemen at the front of your line and on the flanks. But keep your swordsfolk behind them. That way, if they charge you with cavalry first, you're ready to go. But you can switch out to swords if they hit with infantry. Okay. Now, keep some flexibility in your spacing for your front lines folk. Always be willing to have pikemen watch your back, though. You never want to be slammed in the rear with shock cavalry.
That's what she said.
Don't be dirty, baby. Okay, fine. I walked clean into that one, didn't I? Okay. Seeing as your side of the map has a hill and a forest, I suggest keeping a defensive position with these trees. You could split your forces in two between the forest cover and that hill. But I think it would be too easy to divide those forces given the distance between two places. Okay, that being said, we can keep some of our cavalry behind that hill there, and they can surprise the other force. We can keep the archers toward the front for now. That way, we can snipe things as they come. Now, tree cover should give them plenty of time to get behind the infantry once the fighting turns more melee.
A bow is not a sword.
Baby, you weren't keeping your commander with your troops. You know that kills morale, right? Closeness is everything. Okay, here, baby, I'll put your sexy vampire queen mage in the center of your main army. See, look at that morale go up. I know my own is. Alright, now, here's a little trick. You see that cavalry unit there, the harpies? You can place them out of your side of the map and into the enemy's territory, but only a little bit. Right there, behind the enemy army. You can shock them and then kite their own cavalry. Make sure, though, that your unit is expendable. And maybe you could even lure their faster units into our hidden cavalry, or maybe through arrow fire. Does that sound good?
No, it doesn't.
Ooh, look at that big happy smile. You look interested, huh? But not necessarily interested in the game, huh? In a way, you look a little lost. I don't think it's my battle tactics that are bothering you. Could it be that we're so close right now? You know, we've been together for so long and you still melt into a little puddle when I sit in your lap. That's so sweet. Well, you can deal with that. This is my seat now. I claim it. Okay, the other player's done with their own setup. Now, watch this, sweetie. If I win, I want a big old kiss. I want a good one.
For glory.
Okay, ready. I'm gonna take these harpies and I'll attack their big trebuchets from behind.
Coming in hot, y'all.
Oh, baby, there you go, making naughty jokes. I agree, though. Sexy harpies from behind isn't necessarily the worst way to go, is it?
My morale went up, y'all.
Okay, nice. The other player's distracted. Now, just gonna pull my harpies out of combat, and let's have them fly out of enemy arrow fire. Ooh. The other player has a decent anti-large cavalry. I wonder if they'll fall for the
Hey,
harpies.
boys, I got some lotto tickets.
Of course they would.
I'm just playing.
Now, let's peel that unit away from the big group, and we'll have them go around the map willy-nilly. Alright, now, their big, scary army is still advancing, so let's just keep an eye on them. We're in a good defensive position here in the woods.
Y'all got barbecue going.
Let's take a look. Ooh, baby, look at that. They've got poison-ranged units on the flanks and swarming arrow fodder for a front line.
There is no Geneva Convention in Warhammer.
Not the worst idea.
Fight dirty, y'all.
It looks like they spent a lot of their resources on large monsters and heavy artillery, though.
Oh, hell.
So, you do have the advantage of speed with those cute little cavalry units there. I am a little scared of those monsters, though, but
So are we.
luckily here you do have a solid supply of anti-large pikemen.
Right, man. Fight
Alright.
for freedom.
Now your sword folks can chop through the swarming front
I was
line and
signed up
hold
for the
them
health
there.
insurance, y'all. I don't want to be here.
Your back lines here have more expensive units, and you should break them out at an opportune moment
It's the last day before retirement.
rather than just throwing them into the fray. It's a Roman tactic. I like that sort of thing. Baby, you're kissing my neck. Don't you want me to win?
Girl, pay attention. This is warfare.
If I win, you're gonna kiss me even more than this. And I mean a damned good kiss, too. Okay, fine. It's not distracting if you wrap your arms around me and watch me decimate this massive blob of an army. Alright, nice. My harpies have their cavalry crossing into my archer's
Don't hit us,
range.
don't hit us. I swear to God, don't hit us, don't hit us, don't hit us, don't hit us.
And there goes their cavalry. Look, baby, look at them run away. Ooh. I still have my harpies, and I didn't even expose my own cavalry either. Let's just go ahead and move them to the other side of the hill. And when the enemy has their back turned, yes, we can snuggle into the forces where they least expect it. Just like you're doing right now.
Fight
Okay.
for your mamas. Fight for your daddies. Fight for Bojangles. Fight
Our
for
arrows
all
are hitting
you
their
hold
front
dear.
line,
Give that cup.
but they're getting too close, so I need to move my archers back, and we're going to move the swordsfolk forward to hold the enemy's front lines in place. We need to keep our pikemen ready, though, for the big-ass dragons the other guy has. Okay, good. Half the other army can get sniped by my arrows, because we have height advantage in the woods here. Ooh, I like that little change in elevation. Alright, I'll have our sexy vampire queen attack the center of their army with big fireball spell. Kaboom! Look at that! Ooh, They're getting fucked up, aren't they, baby? Alright, that should weaken their expensive force, which they all kept grouped together. Nice. Okay, they've really committed to charging us. Now is the time to smash their flanks with our cavalry. And we still have our harpies, so we'll put them on those trebuchets again. And I won. See? I told you I've played this game religiously. Maybe on account of all the sexy warrior people, but... Speaking of sexy warrior people, I want my reward for being a good general and for bringing you the heads of your enemies. That's what I thought. Here, let me turn around. Straddle you that way. It's more comfortable. Yeah. Wrap your arms around me again. I like that. That's a good baby, huh? I made you so proud, didn't I? You know, I think I could just nap here like this. Maybe I will. All this warfare has your baby sleepy. Alright, well, I think you've learned enough. You can start up another game and I'll just be right here. I don't know how you'll play a game with no hands. You can figure that out for yourself. Night, baby.